15th Horror Film Festival, and yeah, how's it feel?
Fantastic. It's incredible to be here at the British Museum for the 15th British Horror Film Festival. We've been working with this festival for so long. We're trying to give all of these incredible filmmakers the opportunity to screen their films to audiences that are excited about watching them. And we've seen some crackers over the years, and tonight we have some very special ones. There's been some amazing cinematography in all of the films, some amazing music and sound design, beautiful direction as well. So yeah, a real feast for the senses. I think whenever you get a group of creatives together in a room, all sharing their experiences, it's really uplifting, because it's quite a dark path whenever you're making a movie on your own. You end up in the edit suite, kind of editing it together for months on end, and then at the end of that you finally get to share it with audiences. And when you can share it as a group, as a community, it really lifts you and encourages you to keep going with your career. I think this festival is definitely one of the top horror events on the calendar, and I think it's only going to grow. It's only going to get bigger and bigger, and I think there's going to be some really exciting special moments as this now develops, with masterclasses, more screenings, and a bigger lineup.
And is there anyone who's contributed, obviously the British Museum, any partners that you want to give a special thanks to?
Yeah, so our sponsors, Stronghold Costume and Stronghold Studios, they've been fantastic in supporting this event, as have Propercorn, and of course the British Museum for allowing us to be here. It's really something.
Amazing, thank you.
My pleasure, thanks.
Hi, my name is Jessica Maxfield, and I'm the festival coordinator, so I do all the management for the event. Well, they've been incredible hosts to us. We've been here for about 4 years now, and every time they're just super welcoming. We love the space, it's incredible. Way before I was here, it was just a very small event, so it was just a couple of friends essentially coming to show their work, getting together. It was free originally, and then as it's grown, we've just kind of come together and built it year on year with small improvements each year, making it bigger. And we've got big dreams for the future as well, to just make it a world-class event. So one step at a time. We have an incredible team that goes through the rest of the selections and kind of pares it down. And at the end, what we need to do is come in, and me as a curator, what I do is I watch everything that they've kind of made note of and create a selection that's not only balanced as far as, for this one, for example, horrors, thrillers, something that's just a bit creepy, maybe like something that's quite intense, building that so that it's an interesting and diverse selection in the end. We focus on independent filmmakers, because obviously there's a lot of festivals out there who are showing Hollywood level stuff, but us as filmmakers ourselves, because I also do production management for filmmaking, we see it from the other side too, where we go, it's quite a struggle to be in this industry at all. So we want to focus on the filmmakers who are really giving it their all, maybe don't have all the support in the world, and even the upcoming filmmakers, like our student film category, where they're just starting, and it's just really exciting to be able to do that. It doesn't matter whether you're going out and just filming on your phone in your backyard, or if you've got a full team behind you. It does not matter at all. We're just looking for fun kind of films that are doing something different, your own unique spin on horror or thriller. What that means to you is always the most exciting to us.
My name is Lewis Chadwick. I'm the community coordinator, and I'm the head of volunteering for the British Horror Film Festival. As the community coordinator, I always kind of want to get everyone to network together, be a part of a greater community, and just kind of like gel together. I think that's just such a really cool way how to kind of learn to collaborate, meet new people, and maybe work on some new projects and do some really cool creative portfolio work. I think it's so cool. So it's just been a lot of asking people around, talking to people, trying to see if we can get some really fun collabs going, and making sure everyone has a generally really good time. And the fact that we've had over 130 people show up, I think that's amazing. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and if I'm being honest, it's my favourite film festival to be a part of. It's just been so fun, campy fun. It's nice to see people kind of gel together, and I'm a horror fanatic myself. It's just so amazing to kind of be a part of this and be a part of this journey that the British Horror Film Festival has done.
I'm Harriet Ballard, and this is my second time volunteering for the British Horror Film Festival. I just really love horror, but on top of that I love cinema culture. I love creatives in the film industry and working with them and networking and all that kind of thing as a creative collaborator in music and sound. So obviously coming to these events, volunteering, it's wonderful to meet everyone.
What defines for you a good horror film?
Lots of thrills, essentially. Something that really grabs you, takes you out your comfort zone, makes you uncomfortable, but really kind of helps you see the world in a very different way a lot of the time, or sort of challenge your viewpoint, or basically, yeah, to change how we see the world and change how we treat others and all that kind of thing, really.
My name's Matthew Ford and my screenplay is called My Child. This is all a bit mad, from writing something that was essentially almost therapy to being here and being nominated. It's, just a complete whirlwind, and it's amazing. Yeah, completely amazing.
Can you tell us quickly a little bit about the screenplay?
So it's Welsh folk horror. So it's about a couple who have recently adopted a child, struggling to bond with that child, and then they meet a creature from the woods, an ancient creature called Annabelle, who wants to take that child away from them. So not only are they having to their bond with that child, it's also fighting for that child, and also them coming together as a couple. And it's a lot of insanity, violence, and emotion ensues.
And what are you looking forward to from tonight?
Just having a really good night. It's great to be nominated. I honestly, it sounds pretentious, but I didn't expect it. So, and just to talk to other people who love horror as well, and people who've had their films made, and just how the hell did you do it? So, just really looking forward to chatting to people and just enjoying myself. I think, especially the British Horror Film Festival, us Brits do horror really well. We get it, and we get the scares, but it's also the characters as well, characters that we care about, and we've got a long history of classic horror films, and it's important that we carry that on.
I'm Mariah, non-marker, and I'm part of the film NFT.
Hi there, I'm David Wayne, and I'm also in NFT.
And what are you looking forward to tonight? How do you feel?
I'm excited to see the film. Because I haven't seen it yet, so this will be the first time not only on a big screen, but seeing it at all.
And in front of loads of people, which is super nerve-wracking, because, like you said, we haven't seen it yet, so we're excited.
I'm sure it'll be a kind audience.
I think it gives filmmakers who don't have these enormous, budgets and stuff, an opportunity to create art and create something new and fresh that other people haven't seen, and it can be shown to the masses, and I think it's a great place to share art.
I think also at film festival, it's one of the few places where you can screen your film to a lot of other filmmakers. I'd imagine most people here have something to do with making films as well. So it's always a kind audience, a great place to get feedback and to meet other people to collaborate with. So our characters in NFT have a very sort of awkward past. They're going through a breakup and growing up, and there's some, I don't want to spoil too much.
They just have this kind of back and forth, a lot of tension, while everything else is going on, all the madness within the film. So it's a really nice relationship between the two of them, and it's an interesting character.
Well, good luck, and looking forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
My name is Mark Burford, and I composed the music for Backmask, short film that's been playing today.
And can you tell us about making the score for the film?
It was a really interesting process. Matt and Chris, who directed the film, sent me a lot of reference songs. So I sent them a lot of sketches back, and it was a lot of to and froing of what we thought was best, and to try and fit the scene.
And is there any inspiration in the score, the music?
It's the 70s, David Bowie sort of meets David Essex, that kind of era. So there's a lot of piano, kind of like long hair. You can imagine from the 70s. So that was my main inspiration.
And what are you hoping on the back of this? What are you looking forward to in terms of seeing the film play on the big screen?
It's just nice to be here tonight, but hopefully the next one, that's what I'm hoping for, to do the next one, get stuck in creatively and see what we can do next.
You obviously voted. They're going to announce it shortly. Which films did you go?
I voted for Backmask. I'm a musician. I've been to that place where you don't know where the next bit of inspiration is coming from, and maybe you just want to push yourself a little bit too far to try and get it. So I kind of empathise with that. And who doesn't like a little bit of cult horror in the middle of the countryside?
And what makes it a good horror in your opinion?
I think it's simple. It didn't try to cram too much stuff in. I think it was the performances were good and the location was great. I think that really helped as well. So yeah, I don't know. It just it spoke to me somehow.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Cheers.
Yes, name's Dan Brown.
And how have you found tonight so far?
Amazing, yeah, really good. British Horror Film Festival has some top-class films, it really does. I voted for Strings. It was a toss-up between Strings and the French one. I forget its name because dyslexia, foreign language. But yeah, anything with body horror and killer toys in, anything around that, I really enjoy. I thought it was very well done. I thought the acting was amazing and the special effects were just absolutely on point. So yeah, that got my vote. But it was tough, it was very tough.
What do you think of some of the other films in there? 'Cause they're all kind of good calibre.
They're all amazing. They're all amazing. But again, Strings hit two things very personal to me, so that's why it won.
What defines it for you as a good horror film?
Oh man, you can't turn us horror film. That's what's so beautiful about horror. It can be, I always say, if a drama's not gripping, it doesn't work. If a thriller's not thrilling, it doesn't work. If a comedy's not funny, it doesn't work. Horror can be all those and more. So there is no one answer to horror, which is why it's the most amazing genre there is.
Sorry, my name's Ryan Avery. Great evening. I love it. Horror's a big it's important to me. So having something that serves off the horror community is fantastic. So I voted for Skulk. I absolutely love Skulk. Mimicry horror, like any Uncanny Valley, that gets me, that triggers me, and that is exactly what that film showed. So yeah, very excited for that.
And any others that kind of stood out for you?
Yes, so also the French film as well, the kind of micro short was amazing. The bucket, and that was just really, really well done. I think it's the fear of the unknown with that one. You don't know what's happening. You see a bucket, and you're like, okay, that's the bucket, and then the end. I don't spoil it, but the end is shocking. It's really, really good.
Hi, I'm Cass, and I've just loved volunteering here today. It's been amazing. It's just so many people. It's wonderful meeting everyone and talking about their movies, talking about meeting other people that are here. Just everyone who loves horror. Well, I was a bit conflicted because they were all incredible, but overall, I thought Strings was most effective as a film. And I was just in awe that it was by young students, and it was just. I felt that it really captured that feeling of dread, and it was a theme that I really felt warm to because I used to collect puppets, and I've done some puppetry when I was a teacher and put on puppet shows. So I really love puppets, and it was just like the power that was happening in that film. It was amazing. I loved it.
And obviously we've seen some really good shorts. I know one of your friends was in the first one, Strings, but yeah, what would you say the standout films were for you?
Oh, well, I love Stringed, obviously. I'm going to support my friends, but I think the last film, I forgot the title of the film, was absolutely amazing. I really loved how it was costuming as well to create the atmosphere.
I think it's Backmask.
Yes, that was really great. I really do like horror films, but I haven't dove into it too much, but I like to be shocked because I hate predicting the ending, so I think it's really great.
Was there any jump out moments for you tonight?
I forgot the name of all of them. The one with the foxes, that's
Skulk.
Yes, oh my gosh, that terrified me actually. I was actually pretty scared. I thought that one was great.
film festival is all about challenging audience expectations. So we've all woken up on our birthdays or on Christmas Day or on a celebration and wondered, what are we going to get today? What's today going to bring us? And we thought wouldn't it be fun to bring that into a film festival environment. And so that's the wonderful thing about today. Nobody really knows what they're going to see, what they're going to get exposed to, what creativity is going to unfold. So it's very exciting. So many films that get entered into festivals, one of the criteria is that those films have to have a premiere. It has to be the European premiere, or it has to be the North American premiere, or the London premiere. And so the Film Festival Guild and Festival Reel wanted to create a festival that was all parts of celebrating film and not taking away those opportunities necessarily for the filmmakers, but encouraging an audience to talk about these and get excited about them and share the fact that they've seen some of these films. And so over the years they've had things like incredible feature films or music videos, documentaries that have all suddenly created a buzz as people have come away from here going, oh my God, you've got to see this film. And the filmmakers haven't given up their premiere status. Right now we're at a real crossroads where the commercial elements of filmmaking in this country are really struggling. People are struggling to get distribution, get sales for their films, make money for their films, and also, on the flip side, raise money for them. And I think through all that turbulence, we all need to remind ourselves why we do this, and it's to make art. It's to be creative. It's to share our stories. And so I think film festivals now are really at the forefront of sharing movies with people, opening up new experiences, and kind of staying away from the mainstream and saying, you know what, you can go onto an Odeon and watch this, you can go on Netflix and watch this, but you can't watch these. And these are beautiful pieces of art, beautiful films, beautiful stories, and you're going to have an amazing experience. That's what a film festival does that nobody else can compete with.
And how did you find out about the festival?
One of our clients is one of the directors of one of the films tonight. So he invited us to come see it. So very excited to see that.
And why do you feel it's important for filmmakers to enter short films into festivals?
I think it's really important because we deal with loads of clients and it's good to get your name out there. Sometimes people can get overshadowed by sort of like the big brands like Hollywood and stuff like that. So, where you're going to start from,
It makes it a bit exciting. You don't know what you're going to see because you get so caught in your ways about these are the films I like to watch, and you might watch something you never really thought you'd watch before, and all of a sudden, now you found a new genre that you like, and you start exploring other films, different actors, different directors, and all of a sudden you just open your world a little bit.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It adds a bit of the suspense, a bit of thrill to it. So I'm just looking for a good night.
Well, I have no idea what's happening tonight, so I'm looking forward to being surprised, because I guess I will be surprised, whatever comes up. Something I've never seen before, hopefully. I don't watch a lot of short movies, so I think even that will be a novelty to me. I'm normally a bit of a mainstream movie watcher. I go to regular films at my local cinema. I saw this, thought this looks really interesting, and maybe I'm just a bit more curious to discover different types of cinema. I've just met some people who have got a film here tonight, so I'm looking forward to seeing their film and discovering something completely new.
Yeah, so I'm an actor and I was filming something on set and one of the creatives is directing one of the films, so I thought I'd come along and show my support. I think there's a lot of money given to Disney and corporations like that, so it's important to amplify other voices that might have really good stories to tell. I'm just excited seeing actors in different lights and doing different things that they normally would do.
Yeah, so assistant produced and co-directed. I'm an actor, firstly.
Are you happy to talk about stuff you've been in?
As an actor? Yeah, why not? Yeah.
What should I know? Which one is
I mean, BBC's Phoenix Rise is my most recent series.
Nice,
I've done 3 seasons on that.
Nice.
Yeah, good. I finished now, and just back onto the next. I just done Death in Paradise, but I don't think I can talk about that yet.
If that's not out yet.
No, it's not out yet. I probably should have mentioned that.
further ado, let's sit back and let's roll the films. Hey, good. Nice to see you.